Hello everyone. Welcome to 7. The Sun's magnetic poles are disappearing. Recent measurements by NASA's Solar Dynamic Observatory reveal a rapid weakening of magnetic fields in the polar regions of the Sun. North and south magnetic poles are on the verge of disappearing. This will lead to a complete reversal of the Sun's global magnetic field perhaps before the end of the year. The Sun is surrounded by a wavy ring of electricity that the solar wind pulls and stretches all the way out to the edge of the solar system. This structure is a part of the Sun's magnetosphere. During field reversals, the current sheet becomes extra wavy and highly tilted. As the Sun spins, we dip in and out of the steepening undulations. Passages from one side to another can cause geomagnetic storms and auroras. An active Sun was expected, and these events are indications that the current solar cycle 25 is reaching its peak in activity, known as solar maximum. The Sun typically follows 11-year cycles bookended by periods of maximum and minimum. When this cycle reaches maximum, the Sun will begin to quiet down and decrease in activity as it transitions to solar minimum over the next decade. Once reached, solar cycle 26 will begin. While the polar field reversal doesn't happen in a dramatic display of firepower, it is an enormous global change with many consequences. For example, this is the only instance where activity like filament eruptions and CMEs known to negatively impact Earth's power and communication networks can happen at any latitude on the Sun, including its poles. On Earth, the effects of the polar field reversal are rarely felt, but the solar community is paying close attention. Orientation of magnetic fields in CMEs may be affected by large-scale magnetic fields. Thus, having negative polarity fields at the Sun's north pole and positive polarity at the south pole would create magnetic topology opposite to Earth's magnetic field. During that period, on average, the CMEs will have a slightly larger impact on Earth as compared with the period when the polar fields have opposite polarities. Thus, one should expect that after the polar magnetic field reversal and rebuilding, on average, the geomagnetic storms would be stronger than in the declining phase of cycle 24 and the rising phase of cycle 25. In recent months, we've seen an uptick in explosive solar events from dramatic X-class flares to coronal mass ejections, to powerful geomagnetic storms and a record-shattering sunspot count in June. The Sun may appear to be a raging inferno to the general public, but to solar scientists, it's business as usual. Thank you.